Hey YouTube, it's Aldowyn, and welcome to episode 24 of my Mass Effect Let's Play. Last time we talked to a ton of different people, and looked at the codex a little bit, and I talked about why I like Mass Effect so much. Because I haven't been doing anything this week. What day is it? I don't remember. I'm not going to talk to Presley, so I have Chakwas and Liara to talk to. And then we're going to go do stuff, which is nice because I haven't been doing anything. I've just been walking around talking to people for most of a week. So Chakwas is right here.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations.
Well, I've done it before, but not this playthrough.
Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Or did I? I think I did.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Anyway.
Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe. Too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure.
Right.
I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoned.
I kind of like how there's all the different crew members on the ship, in addition to all your squad mates. It just gives the Normandy a bit more depth, I guess. And there's not usually characters like that in most games. Hello, Liara. Awkward, Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr.
No.
Chakwas assures me
No.
I'm going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Alliance medical personnel take courses in alien biology, just in case.
That seems like a reasonable thing to do.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I had to save you. You can help me stop Saren.
I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren.
I'm just curious.
I promise.
I mean, they know about Saren, so I guess they would. That just seems like a breach of protocol to me. Should be kind of neat to know, something like that.
Promises are easy to make, but hard to keep.
Ooh.
I do not begrudge you your suspicions. I just hope in time you will come to trust me.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
Oh, sudden change in tone for the win.
The Citadel.
Gosh.
We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes.
You can notice that even on the Council.
We are all part of a single
She's
galactic
the mediator.
community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender. This is an interesting
concept, and certainly not one I've seen, and it doesn't make sense.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved.
How can you mix genetic material without
the true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my
Krogan
kind.
are the closest, and
We
they
have learned to
probably
take
live
a
500 at
philosophical
the
approach
very
to our
oldest.
unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our
Solarians
partners.
live to be
Instead, we
50
enjoy
is
the time
really
we
old for
spend
them.
with them. And even after they're
Because
gone,
their
a
metabolism
part
is
of them lives
faster,
on in us.
supposedly, which
The
allows them to
union
think
is a
faster as
connection
well.
that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before
Then
we
how
ever
did it
mastered
develop in the
spaceflight
first
and left
place?
our homeworld. Union with
That's
our
a
own
big
kind
problem.
is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species.
So do they get properly
Asari
pregnant?
daughters
She didn't
inherit
cover
racial
that.
traits from the father
Probably.
species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood.
Which
Though no
immediately
Asari would
makes
ever
me
be
think
cruel
of Harry
enough to say
Potter,
the
of
word
course,
to my
except
face.
it's opposite.
It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was
I actually
embarrassed
don't
by
feel
their
like
union.
saying the word in
She
Harry
may have
Potter.
been
That's a
too
bad word. That's
ashamed
kind
to
of
publicly
sad.
acknowledge me as her offspring.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot
See, I'm not
answer
playing a
that.
jerk.
This is all speculation on my part.
I'm a
It
perfectly
is possible
decent guy.
she wanted to be
I
part of
just
my life,
some
but something
it's worth
happened
the
to her before she had the chance.
cost to get the job done.
Benezia never spoke of her partner.
Which is what a
Whatever
renegade
happened, it
is,
caused
not
her
a
too
jerk.
much pain to dwell on it.
Jerkagate.
She raised me
That
by
doesn't work.
herself, though
Rena
that is
jerk.
not uncommon.
That's what I call it. Rena jerk.
Many Asari raise their
I am
children alone,
rambling.
particularly if the father species is short-lived.
Like humans.
Often the
or
partner will
Solarians.
pass on long before the
I
child
have
reaches
no clue how
maturity.
long Turians live, actually. I know it's not that long. It's probably about the same as Turian, or humans, I would think. That's it.
I should go.
I should
Goodbye,
go.
Commander.
So, let's go find something to do. Let's see, what do I have in my journal? Blah, blah. Nope. Missing survey team. I think I'll do that one later. I think I'll do this one. Antaeus, Hades Gamma. Let's go there. At some point I should go back to the Citadel so I can continue doing the main or the Cerberus side quest. Oh, we don't know it's Cerberus yet, do we? Oh shoot. Sorry. That wasn't a big spoiler. But I don't actually have many side quests yet. Most of them you get just wandering around, running into places. Where's Hades Gamma? It's not far. There it is. It's right there. It's easy. Antaeus, go. Boom, fire.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana
Oh,
Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication.
Another reason to go back to the Citadel.
If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge.
I don't think there's
on the
any way
Presidium.
for her to end up dead, sadly. A gecko. Agico? I suppose it'd be I suppose it could be Agico. Edmos. Yay, hydrogen. Hydrogen is the most common element in the universe. Why would it be needed that much? Matriarch's writings. Ploba. Yay. Those are actually unique. I figured that out. Uranium. I think this is the planet that you land on. Yes, it is. But, those messages that you get whenever you find something and the places for the, resources and things, those are all determined ahead of time. Like, they were placed there specifically by BioWare and stuff. Did I do this one? I think I did, yeah. So let's land. Yay, more Mako time. Huzzah. Let's see. Let's take Tally this time. Just because. The worlds, the skies in the worlds are really cool, but the actual land itself is not impressive. What am I doing? You. Wow, he looks really big and scary, doesn't he? I'm just looking around. And oh wow, that's a lot of points. Since she is my unlocker, let's just get that right away. Yeah. And then let's see. Hacking. I like hacking. There's a certain mission I'm definitely gonna take her with me because she'll be really useful there. So there we go. Is it lagging? I think it's lagging. Oh well. Not a big deal. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Forget how bouncy the Mako was? I didn't. Oh, that's flat. Flat is scary, because flat means Thresher Maw could pop up. It's not that flat, though. That looks maybe big enough for Thresher Maw. See, this game conditions you to hate giant mountains and flat spaces. Hills are what you want. Giant mountains you hate because they're incredibly hard to get over and it's just a pain. And flat spaces because there's Thresher Maws. And Thresher Maws are not pleasant. Thresher Maw, of course. Bounce. Die! He's loud. Turning it down. You can't catch me up here. Is that the same place it was at before? Whoa! Did it hit me? No. Good. Get to... Whoa! Why does it keep popping up the same place? Popping up in the same place. Why doesn't it just stay there? Oh shoot. Not good. Missed. I am missing. Miss. What? How did that miss? Come on. There we go. Die! Almost dead. Come on, I dare you. Die! Gotcha. And level up. Level ups are nice. Level up. Let's see, what was I doing? Let's do that. And let's see. Let's get him to where he use shotguns. I believe Tally, Caden, and Liara can only ever use pistols, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. You have to have a some kind of combat class to use anything other than pistols. Yay, terrain insignia recovered. And that'll be it for this episode, and next episode we'll finish going around here and go back to the Citadel if we have time. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like it if you liked it, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe if you haven't yet, tell your friends and everything. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/Aldowyn. And thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. As soon as it saves.